Good morning, Year 10. Mr. Robson here. Just wanted to send you a little bit of a video just to encourage you, motivate you, and also just to update you on a few things. As you all know, we're coming towards the end of the lockdown, and obviously on Monday, a few of you will be returning back to school. Just want to encourage you that the mock exams will go ahead still. We haven't got a definite date on them, but please continue to revise the work that was sent out by your teachers. All the exam mocks will be based on work that you did prior to the lockdown, so please continue to revise for that. Just want to encourage you as well, guys, in terms of submitting work on Show My Homework. I know I've had a conversation with quite a few of you who said it's difficult to submit work. At present, the submission rate on Show My Homework is very, very low. Now, I know a few of you have said to me, Mr. Robson, I've done the work, but I've been unable to submit it. If you can't submit it on Show My Homework, please ensure that you try and send it by email to the TFA departments. So the science department, send it to their email, or maths, etc. And please make sure that you keep hold of all the work for when you return back to school. Just want to give a shout out to a few students as well who've done extremely well the last couple of weeks and have been recognised by teachers. Just want to give a shout out to Mariah, Nikita, Alina, who've done very well in business, completing work at a high standard. Also well done to Imran, Bobby, Daniel, Jesse, doing really, really well in their business as well. And also, so just a big shout out to Daniel Brown, who was a TFA Kick-Up competition winner and won himself an EFL ball. So well done for that, Daniel. Now, I know this lockdown, obviously for many of us, has been tough. Obviously being stuck inside for a long time has been difficult. But I just hope, guys, that in this time that you've been able to reflect on your life, reflect on where you're at, reflect on where you want to go. But most importantly, that you recognise that, you know what, family and those close to you are what's the most important. And I hope that this lockdown, although it's been very difficult and at times frustration and boring, that you have grown as young men and young women. And I hope when you come back to school that you wouldn't use this lockdown as an excuse to say, you know what, I've missed 3 months of work, what's the point, I'm going to fail. I'm hoping that you don't come back with that mentality. Because the truth is, we've still got around a year to go to the end of our exams. And you know what? This time has taught you resilience, it's taught you to work alone, it's taught you to persevere alone, it's taught you to encourage yourself alone, to motivate yourself alone. You know what? Sometimes in life, you're always going to have people around you who are going to encourage you and motivate you and push you to be the best. That's got to be an intrinsic and internal motivation that comes from you and you alone. And often we find in life that those who are most successful are those who are intrinsically motivated to do well. And I hope that you should come back mature, a lot more mature, a lot more empathetic to other people's struggles, but also with a lot more determination to want to make a difference in this world by first and foremost getting the best GCSEs that you can. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of you on Monday, and I'm looking forward to seeing obviously the rest of you when you do come back to school. But let's continue to work hard, guys. Let's continue to have good routines and disciplines in place. I'd encourage you to continue to get out and do your exercise. It has a massive impact on your health and well-being and your emotional life and how you feel. So I'd encourage you to continue to, exercise and get out and spend quality time with your friends. Obviously, at the minute, you can only meet with 6 in the park. And let's continue to stick to the social distancing rules and the government guidelines. And let's use this opportunity, turn it into a time of growth and a time of learning. Guys, I look forward to seeing you all very soon. You take care of yourself, take care of your families, and stay safe.